that this minister, we told him that these regulations are not good. Go and amend the following. They came back with justification. How do you justify where you have not done public participation, where you have no regulatory impact assessment? How do you justify that one? You know, we would like to support ministries, Madam Speaker, but they must comply with the law. We are not here to help them to comply with the law. They know what the law says. In fact, when you are appointed as a minister, you have the Attorney General, you have the state councils. You should be able to consult with even our own state councils within Parliament. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. You may proceed to complete, Honorable Bayer.
Let me complete. This mic, not this one. Okay. So what I want to say is that we need to find a solution for universities. We have a problem in universities. Today, a lot of our children are not going to school. They're not joining universities because of the issues that these regulations tried to address. So, and the role of legislation is our role as members of Parliament. And instead of waiting for subsidiary legislation, I want to urge the chairman who was here, the chairman and the vice chairman who have spoken on this motion, that why don't they take up the role, give the right path, because legislation is our role. If the minister fails to legislate, it is not him who has failed, it is Parliament that has failed. So if our children continue to suffer out there because of lack of proper law, because of lack of legislation or regulations, Parliament has failed in its role. I will not depend on a cabinet secretary to make laws, because that is not his mandate. So while they have annulled, I want to ask Honorable Meli and Malulu Ajendi, who is here, to take up the role, solve the issues that are there so that these problems cannot continue to be there. I thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I wouldn't want to be informed.
I think you exhausted your time. Okay, proceed, Honorable Otiende.
Well, I had wanted to raise a point of order, whether it's in order for the Deputy Majority Whip to condemn Parliament for having failed in its role, when he knows that the role for making regulations is not for Parliament. Every legislation indicates who makes the regulations. So it is for those people to make the regulations, then consult Parliament, not the other way around. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Okay, now let's proceed. I think we are making progress. No, your time is over. Honorable TJ Kajwang, that's my place to say, it's not your place. Okay, I'll give you exactly 1 minute. And then we can move on to Honorable Anthony. I'll watch.
Honorable Speaker, I want to ask the senior counsel. He knows there are problems in education and he has said it. The role to make law in this country belongs to this house. I challenge you to go make the law and unhook the issues that we have in education, so that this country knows you are not just a good lawyer in court, but you're also a useful legislator. I thank you.
Okay, I think this is going very well. If we have few points of order, I think everyone will have an opportunity. I can see I have 11 requests. So we are going to Honorable Anthony Olwach, member for Mathare. Then we'll go to Honorable Mugambi, member for Buri. Then we go to Honorable Julius RUTO, member for Keses. And I think everyone will get a chance to speak who's left. But Honorable Julius Olosunkuli, please remove your card. You already spoke to this. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And let me also join my colleagues in thanking the Honorable Chepkonga and the committee for making these reports. And also join the Honorable John Kiarie for thanking Madam Speaker as the predecessor of the chair currently for a very good job done in the 12th Parliament, because it set a very good basis for what they are doing now. Madam Speaker, like the Honorable TJ has said, we are constantly learning, and I would have the benefit of learning from my senior Otiende Amolo on whether the House actually has no role in lawmaking. My respectful view is that all lawmaking pursuant to Article 94(5) belongs to this House, and that all other persons who exercise that role only exercise it in delegated format. They only exercise it in that format, and it does not mean that they become the